Coming to you live from Las Vegas, Nevada. Hello, everybody, and happy Friday. I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be. 'Cause I'm free in my RV. Yeah. And we are live. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. How's everybody doing? We are here in a very rainy Las Vegas. It's not supposed to rain in Las Vegas. We're supposed to be in the middle of the desert, for crying out loud. And the plan for yesterday and today was to go out into the Mojave Desert. Do a little bit of the Mojave Road, do some off-roading. Since I've got but yeah, it's not worth it. Everything is probably turned into mud out there. So we're gonna do some indoor activities tonight here in Vegas, and they have that new sphere that has like all these LED screens and whatnot. And we're going down there. It's much earlier here. It's we're in Pacific time, so it's I think earlier than normal. It is almost 3 p.m. Eastern. And let me start reading some of your comments here. Guns Donovan, I love Robert's channel. The only thing I can't shake the theme song for a couple of hours after watching it. I'm so sorry about that. Daniel Ruiz, I'm glad you like it. Sunny 73 in Sacramento, but a bit breezy. Is it still windy in Las Vegas? Well, it's been mostly an indoor day, believe it or not. I went to do groceries a couple hours ago. It's not as windy as it was yesterday. We had 20-mile-an-hour winds with gusts, 40 even. I mean, even then we went out, we went out into the desert, and then we ate at a restaurant that someone recommended. It's located at a golf course with great views of the strip in the distance. I forgot who recommended it, but if you're here, thank you so much. Absolutely the best views in Las Vegas for sure. Mm, Today is just windy. Jeffrey Reese, we're all waiting for Robert to tell us more about Pelicamp West. Well, I was about to give up, and last minute, uh, this property showed up, and it's not exactly, not exactly 100%. Um, doesn't tick all the boxes. I wanted a little more land, and this one is just 1 acre. It's almost exactly the same size, width and height as Pelicamp, but it's just not wooded. It's just a lot of shoya cacti and some prickly pear and that kind of thing. And I'm going to show you a video if you hear us when we get a few more people watching. So, but Lily Strain, Norok, um, Raymond Passion, Traveling Robert is in the building, and Travel G grandparents, and hello Casita RV Live. Your theme song is awesome. Thank you so much, Suga Juni. And hello, Robert and friends, raining here too. Love your channel always. All right, thank you so much. And let me, before you ask, I picked this up here in Vegas. It's actually from San Diego. Green Flash Brewing Company. It's a West Coast IPA. I've never had it before, so I figured let's see if I like it. I'm a fan of West Coast IPA. Sorry, New Englanders, but I preferred West Coast IPA to New England IPA. This is actually very good. It's a little lighter than I was expecting, but not bad. Do you plan to go on any new national park for this trip? Well, yes, I'm kind of ticking the box or checking the boxes of the national parks that I've missed, and we just came from not just came from last week or whatever. We went to Big Bend, which was one of the major ones that we hadn't visited before. We did stop by the Grand Canyon like for 4 hours. I have my America the Beautiful. We were 40 minutes away when we were looking for properties at in north of Williams, which we didn't find anything either. Um, and I forgot where I was going. Ah, national parks, and one more, Capitol Reef. We've never really explored Capitol Reef. That's gonna happen probably next week. Casita RV Life Desert Terrain. Yep, exactly. That's what's going on here. Um, let me scroll down here. Young Dave, did the comments about the wash on the property give you second thoughts about choosing for Pelicamp West? Yes, a little bit. We checked all the the FEMA maps and all that. It is on FEMA Zone X, which means flooding very unlikely. And actually, I kind of like the wash. It's a topographical feature. It's not just a flat piece of land. In fact, it slopes a little bit, and that wash will turn into a creek. And we get desert rain, the only thing with the wash, it makes probably a third of the property unusable, but I still have the other two-thirds, so I think it's gonna be good. I'm gonna show you a video here soon, probably as soon as we hit 300 watching. So I wanna. Have you got a Pelican song written yet? No, I don't. I started writing something, but I have to finish the Pelicamp song. Yeah. Radus Stefuruk. Pelican Heads, I'll be in Vegas in 2 weeks' time. Maybe we'll meet in Moab at some point this spring. Have a great trip. Thank you. Yeah, we're going to be in Moab like in 2 to 3 weeks. I don't know exactly, but that's the plan anyway. Leslie Evans, happy Friday. Any luck on your search here in Arizona? Cheers from rainy Verde Valley. It's raining in Verde Valley too. Well, um, Remy, does anybody want a white cat free delivery? All right, Amazon Prime. For those of you asking, we did pull the trigger on a property in Golden Valley. We went to a process of elimination, and I wanted something big, like maybe 5 to 10 acres. But all those larger properties are a little more remote, and in Arizona, in this area, once you get off the beaten path, the roads are really bad, and there's some of those roads that, yeah, I could take it with my truck. It's an adventure, it's like an off-roading adventure, but I would have towed the trailer on any of those roads. I mean, I found 40 acres that were very, very tempting, very good deal near Snowflake. We found something, well, in the Sholo area, where Nomadic Fanatic and Camper Run Kevin have their properties. I couldn't really find anything that said buy me, buy me. Same with the Williams area. Once you get off the where all the people have houses and stuff, the roads really deteriorate. And same with Golden Valley. So I wanted something remote, but I in this case I settled for something a little more you know developed. But tell you what, we have city water. We're gonna have high speed internet. Power is very easy. So the only thing we really have to do is a septic system. So I think it's gonna be good. Let me read some of your other comments here. Greetings from the rainy Arizona outback. It's raining out there too. Yeah, Mikey, Barbie, MT, Montana Mike. Um, Escape prayers for those affected by last night's tornadoes in Ohio. Touchdown in Indian Lake area campgrounds, devastating. Yes, and I got some messages from our friends, the Forries, Jim Forry, and the Traveling Buckeyes, and and some other too. And yeah, it's very saddening, and hopefully they will recover, and hopefully there wasn't all that much loss of life, which everything else can be rebuilt, right? Consider RV Life, Capital Reef National Park is one of my favorites. Traveling, yes, and I've driven through Capital Reef probably 5 or 6 times already. I mean, that was the one of the ones that we drove through back in 2014 with the rental Class C, and somehow with this dry desert air, I'm losing my voice. Even though today it's 50. Yeah, today we have a rare 91% humidity in Las Vegas. Um, But I was actually able to get a reservation at Fruta campground, so we're gonna stay there for a couple of nights and explore the park. Ramin Passion flash flood area. That's a concern. No, we don't have a flash flood. I mean, I think anywhere in Arizona you could have a flash flood, but I think FEMA Rose Zone X is flooding is extremely rare. So and if it rains, the water will go into that wash. I'm not gonna build anything anywhere close to that wash. And I haven't shown you the property yet, but I'm gonna show only the pelican heads, the chief pelican heads have seen it. DG, hello, happy Friday, Robert, Ely, and everyone on the chat. Cheers from DG from Fort Lauderdale. Hello there, and Jackie Trujillo, Robert, everybody, happy Friday, Chef at Large. When is the first rally at Pelicamp West? At Pelicamp West, it's gonna be a little harder because um, it's gonna be effectively smaller than Pelicamp, but we could do a rally at the nearby campground. Um, Ethan MTB, next time you go to Alaska, you have to get to out of Katmai National Park as long as you're not afraid of bears. Well, we did. We did. We took the seaplane to Katmai National Park. I hope you watched that video. It's the Homer video. Young Dave, one thing missing from that property: no saguaros. I know saguaros are more, and some people in the neighborhood have saguaros, but some people, I mean, saguaro is more of the Sonoran Desert. This is the technically part of the Mojave Desert, and there was another property. Oh, I they decided they made an offer the day before I arrived there. Had Joshua trees, and I wish I could have gotten that property. It was 2 acres on a nice street, in front of a, yeah, very nice. But it's timing is everything, and Daniel Ruiz. Thank you for that super chat. Thank you. It's in Golden Valley, not too far from Laughlin. Actually, the main reason I got the property there, as I said, I wish I got him something bigger, something a little more private. We have neighbors relatively nearby where we're going to. It's so well located. Yeah, we're like an hour away from Laughlin. We're right next to Kingman. We're right on Route 66 almost. We're 90 minutes to Las Vegas. I think it's just like 2 hours to Quartzsite. I mean, I think it's a very good central location. I think we're less than an hour from Oatman, from California, right? Laughlin is on the California border almost. So I think it's going to be a good location. Well, there you go. I just answered that, Leslie Evans. So, yeah. Water availability, we have city water, as I said. Sometimes timing is everything. Yep.
We have 350 people.
350? I see only 289. I don't know why. YouTube works in mysterious ways. Hey, Jim in DC, welcome. I don't know what to say, man. Stay strong. And with that, let me show you one of the videos that I'm gonna show you. I have two videos. I'm gonna show you first the one that I showed our patrons and members earlier this week. And it is on an external hard drive, so it has to spin up. It's on an external hard drive because, yeah, it'll come out eventually. Well, hello, Pelican heads. Here we are looking at a possible location for Pelicamp West. It's a little bit of a windy day. The property goes, I don't know, 25 feet that way. I don't think it is surveyed, and there's one ugly plant in the distance there that seems to be the dividing line. There's another acre. This is just 1 acre, by the way, and there's a wash on this side. It goes diagonally along the property. I don't know up to what point that's going to be a problem. This is the high ground, and it seems large enough to support maybe 2 RV pads. Some leveling may have to be done. Um, but we are surrounded by mountains, as you can see. So this is almost like the middle, this, the exact middle of the property. Um, what do you guys think? Will that wash be a problem? I mean, and then it just goes downhill that way. Yeah, these are early days, early stages of property hunting, but I like it. I like all these mountains, and I'm thinking this may be the one. I mean, there's an unsightly building over there, but that's what can you do? It's a fairly well-developed area already. Oh, we have city water, high-speed internet, power. The power pole is right there, and we would just have to, you know, build a septic. And some of the ground is kind of soft. Like there's a soft spot here. I don't know. I don't know anything about the desert, so if you guys do, please let me know. As always, thank you for your support. Thank you for watching, and see you on the road. Well, yeah, that was the Pelican Head Day I posted 2 days ago. By the way, we have here Arizona RV Homestead and Travels, our friends John and Mary, our new neighbors at Golden Valley. And actually, we much docked one night at their property while we were doing the search and calling the realtor. And actually, everything happened pretty quick. Where will the pool go? One step at a time. But yeah, we could actually. I mean, maybe we'll do like a large hot tub. I don't know. Patrick Bourgeois, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. That looks like the road to Oatman, Arizona. It does. It's very close. It's not close. I think um, our neighbors did I think that they said that they will go to church in Oatman. So yeah, beautiful views. What state is this? Nash. This is in it's northwestern Arizona, very close to the Nevada and California border as well. So it's really really Pelicamp West. The only thing, it does get hot there in summer, but I was looking more for a summer destination like the high desert, but still I think it's gonna be great. Lots of cholla cacti, with I have to be careful with. I'm not gonna clear the whole thing, especially the part with the wash. I'm living natural. I want to feel like I'm in the Arizona desert. I know desert critters could be a problem, so Casita RV Life looks perfect for you. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it. What's the elevation at your prospective property? It's around 3,000 feet. Actually, I want to tell you because I have right here somewhere. I have the Mojave County page. 3150. The lowest part of the property is at 3150. The highest part of the property is around 3158. Because it's on a little bit of a slope. It's on a little bit of a slope, so some leveling will have to be done at some point. But yeah, that's the actual exact elevation of the property. Uh, and Mario Douglas, thank you for that super chat. Thank you. Oh no, super sticker. Sorry. um, Let me. Letitia Carver, nice property. Thank you. Ask Remy because I have never been to the desert. I am a perfect person to judge this property because my mind is not tainted by the desert. So, what do you say, Remy? Hey, domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. I spent a few days in Golden Valley, Arizona at the Trade Winds RV Park. Location is really convenient to everything. Yeah, I think so. I think so. I mean, it's a totally different type of property from Pelicamp, which I thought it would be more like my little piece of forest, which eventually we had to cut more trees than we wanted to. So, Trailer Traveling says congratulations, thank you. Darlene Barcelow, still waiting for you guys to buy some land in New Hampshire. LOL. Pelicamp, New England, someday. Yeah, you never know. You never know. Um, Does it snow there in winter? Traveling Robert. According to our new neighbors, John and Mary, It does snow a little bit, a couple of times, but it doesn't stick. I mean, it melts quickly. Nomad Des Roachers, thank you for that super chat. Happy Friday. A little something for a few IPAs. By the way, I have a Cuban rum. Greetings from Quebec, Canada. Bonsoir. Uh, Remy says, looks perfect. All right. Looks like a good stop off when heading west by southwest. And in this one, I'm not gonna do much. I'm just gonna do like maybe one or two RV pads, like maybe like a U-shaped driveway, and just a place to have out here. I haven't been over to on Patreon channel yet, but did you say you are giving away the location? If you share the GPS call, I'll go check it out. I mean, either this one, if you really want to find out what it is, you could, right? But yeah, this one, yeah, sure. I mean, in fact, let me show you another video. Here we are on the corner of Borough and Baus, and this is the end of the wash that it's in the property. Let's walk around a little bit. I like and at the same time dislike the fact that there's a lot of cholla cacti, but you know I like to have vegetation. I don't want some of the lots we've seen are completely bare. You know they've been cleared, and this one actually looks very pretty. Not the best one I've seen, but um, the best one that is available, and at a good price in a good area. Um, Let me just walk inside with you guys a little bit, because this is on the short list of possibilities for Pelicamp West. Yeah, many of these prickly plants that we have to be careful. There's that big wash on that side, and this side is lower too, but here in the middle we have the higher ground, and this is it. There's a little bit of soft sandy spots here and there, but this up here is definitely the high ground. Yeah, there's a big hole down there. But as you can see, you know, mountains all around us. um, Golden Valley it is called. The only thing that another property I saw had that this one doesn't is a Joshua tree. But other than that, we might be able to plant one of those. We got a lot of cholla and have some nopal somewhere around there. And I don't know the names of all these cacti, but by the time we have Pelicamp West, I will. Yeah, I like it. There's an unsightly building there, looks kind of abandoned. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully someone buys it and makes it look pretty. But yeah, this is more or less the halfway point in the property here. You know, we need to get a survey and whatnot, but what do you guys think? Pelicamp West. So yeah, Pelicamp West. What do you guys think? Thank you, Jimmy B, for giving 10 traveling rubber memberships, and congratulations to all the new members. And Patricia Ezel, congratulations. Welcome to Arizona. I lived here most of my life in northern Arizona. There you go. And I'm gonna scroll down here real quick.
Also gifted some membership.
It's raining. It's raining so much here in Vegas. I don't know what's going on. This is um, so. Let me scroll up here. Where's Casita gifted 5 traveling rubber memberships? All right. Well, thank you. And congratulations to all the new members. And Rafael Ugale celebrating 1 month as a chief Pelican head. Well, welcome. Welcome everybody. Do you plan on coming to Oregon or Washington this year? If so, I know how you would love Bend, Oregon, because of how many breweries they have here. I've been to Bend. Was it during the last year, the year before during Lewis and Clark trip? I'm not going to. I'm not going to do go Washington or Oregon this probably not on this trip. I mean the Vegas and maybe tomorrow we'll go near Area 51, but that's as far west as we're gonna go on this trip. We gotta start heading back east. There are several things. Uh, a good little research and survey. Watch out for those cholla cacti. The joints will pop right off and stick to you. It's good to keep some pliers or tongs handy. We'll keep that in mind, and we're not gonna keep any cholla cacti near where our campsite is going to be. I'm gonna clear part of the land, but the surroundings I want to keep some of those. Deter people from trespassing too, right? Thank you, Jimmy B, for the membership. You can buy the building and turn it into Peliclub. I don't think it is for sale, and John and Mary told us that there had been a fire there, so that's why it looks kind of abandoned. But hopefully someone will buy it. Tropical Caper. Hey, Peliheads, I just saw this. Check out our original Frasier season 1, episode 21, when the cranes go RVing. Hilarious. That show was great. Frasier. And YouTube wants me to insert an ad, and I don't want to do it. Lewis Clark celebrating 1 month as a chief Pelican head. Nice to be with the Pelican family. Keep up the great work, Robert. Thank you so much. Jim in DC, raining in DC too. Cherry blossoms just popped out in force today. Wow, my mom would love to be there, I'm sure. By the way, has anybody seen my mom? Her eyesight is better, but now her blood pressure is up and down like a seesaw. So it's always something when you are 89 years old, right? Um, El Mandalorian. I remember the week I stayed at Las Vegas Strip and it rained. It took 5 minutes for the puddles in the streets to evaporate. Yeah, well, it's I don't know. It's been raining all day, so it's gonna take a little longer. And Big Jim Slade, aka Santa Claus. Throw number. How many days out of the year you think you'll be able to use Pelicamp West? Initially, not too much, but eventually, it's a good spot to have your own out west, and use it as a home base to maybe eventually I'll even store Mini Tini One out here. It's drier, so it's gonna be better for RV storage. I don't know. I don't know. Um, Initially, I probably 2 weeks out of the year that I'm gonna be able to really enjoy it. But it's land. It appreciates. I'm gonna develop the minimum necessary, and JJ from Arizona. I'm thinking of buying a couple of acres in Concho Valley, Arizona. Is that where the town called Concho is? Concho didn't look like much. It's just a very small town. Parts of it abandoned, but the surroundings are very, very. I mean, the White Mountains are very, very beautiful. Reming Passion, perfect for a pelly pool, jacuzzi. Yep, I'll probably do an above ground. We'll see. We'll see what kind of pool we do. Um, Snake away for snakes. Amdro for ants, and lavender for scorpions. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. I didn't see any critters, but then again, it was kind of cold, and we probably won't be here in the summer, which is when all the critters are abound. Perhaps someone will buy the adjacent building and turn it into a brewery. Wouldn't that be something cool and dangerous? What are the price range for these types of parcels of land? I've seen them for like for one acre, from 10 to 20,000, depending where they are, pretty much. Young Dave, Area 51 is a long haul from Vegas out to Rachel. It's sort of neat as a stop along the way, but not really worth it to drive out all the way and back, in my opinion. We'll probably overnight nearby or further out. I don't know yet, but yeah, I know it is. It is like a 2 hour drive. Yeah. Papa Paints. Hi, Robert. I painted a greeting card for you. I hope you enjoyed. I mailed it to your P.O. Box in Coral Gables. Thank you for all the great videos. I'm sure it'll be there when we return, and I'll check it out. Thank you so much. Bob Litch, Pelican West was a great idea. Thank you. And Gibson, how close to Sholo are you? Not very close, no. It's probably 4 or 5 hours to Sholo from here. Or from Pelicamp West. I mean, we are 90 minutes from Pelicamp West here in Las Vegas. So Vegas, baby, keep the Pelicamp money safe. Well, maybe wager a little. No, we're going to the strip after the live stream, so we might wager a little. Little being the key word here. And if we make any profit, we're cashing out and eating it or drinking it. It sounds like you're going to have better internet in Pelicamp West than Pelicamp. Well, at least there are no trees overhead. That's a plus. Actually, in Pelicamp, I just haven't installed it. We have fiber now in Pelicamp, the original. Let me scroll down here. Are you going to a Pelicamp north, like around New England states? I'm thinking one northeast, maybe somewhere in New England, and I'm thinking Pelicamp northwest. I want to at a place. I mean, the West Coast would be ideal, but I don't have that kind of money. Somewhere where it would be cool in summer. So either we're gonna do like very high elevation at a place like Idaho, or yeah, or eventually, I mean, maybe every 2 or 3 years we'll do a new Pelicamp. We'll see. Michelle K, hello there. You need a Midwest place. It's warmer here. We'll definitely do a Midwest place. I would love to have own something like maybe in Iowa, near the Mississippi, maybe Dubuque, or there out there. Hey, Antrid, when do you plan to have the first beer on the land? Congratulations! Thank you, Anthony. Um, the first beer on the land, probably January or February after Quartzite. That's the plan. Come up to Golden Valley, and first thing, do a minimal driveway, so at least we can boondock in the property, and then do this. I mean, do the water and electric connection, and maybe a Ely is happy because Jim B said thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. Use this money at the strip, and good luck. Thank you. Ely's eyes just lit up like like a Christmas tree. Mix Zupan, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. And everybody say hello to my mom. Greetings to everyone. Love, mom. Oh yeah, mom is here. Bob Leach, how cold does it get in the high desert area you talk about? Could you stay year round? Can you get Hialeah in Kingman? Yes, do they have a Hialeah? Probably, but they have the Grand Canyon Brewing Company in Kingman's, which we didn't go. We didn't have the time, but we'll go back. I mean, we could have had the time. We just didn't do it. But and the Golden Valley is not as high desert as, let's say, Williams or shallow where it can snow, a foot of snow and be, single digits, maybe not single digits, but cold. Jim in DC, I have some cactus for you from the Bush Ranch. It would probably do well in both Pelicamps. It has thrived in DC. All right, I would love to have that, and I might move Idalia the Pelicamp to Pelicamp West, just so so we have. I don't know. How did you determine the safety aspect of being so in the open? I mean, sometimes Golden Valley gave me a good feeling. Gave me a good feeling. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of crime there. I don't know. It could be subjective. I'm not gonna have anything of value there. I'm gonna put a lock on the power outlet. Just so somebody cannot just show up to the property and plug in. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a problem. Why is that of all places you visit in Ohio got destroyed by tornadoes? Farm Science Review, now Indian Lake. That's true. Bad luck. I had nothing to do with it, I swear. So yeah, that's quite the coincidence that I've been to both places. Hopefully, nothing happens in Putin Bay or Sandusky or anywhere like that. That is good question about being in the open. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even gonna put up a fence, at least not anytime soon. So I just don't think about it. Yeah, Robert will be safe hiding in plain sight. There you go. I just have to remove the sign from the back of a Minitini and we'll be good. Are you going to put a shed in Pelicamp West eventually? Yes, eventually I might put a shed, but or maybe if I decide to spend more time in Pelicamp West, this is not long term but mid term. I might do like our friends John and Mary have in their property, which is a little larger than the one that we have at Pelicamp, but it has power. It has a washer and dryer. Have certain utilities like I want to have a Pelicamp too. So, hello, Robert. You can consider Elko County, Nevada, for summer Pelicamp. It's high desert and the land is very cheap. You will be able to buy 40 acres for $20. In fact, I bought 40 acres for 8,000 near Wells, Nevada. Let me see where Wells, Nevada is. No, Wells Fargo, no, Wells, Nevada. I see it's kind of middle of nowhere, Nevada, on I-80, which is good. You want to be close to a good interstate, and that's one of the determining factors also for Golden Valley. Yeah. Jackie Trujillo, can you sing happy birthday to my brother Rafael? Thank you. Happy birthday, Rafael. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rafael. Happy birthday to you. Boom, boom. I should have brought my guitar. Boom, boom. Julie asks, are there other RVer type people set up in a similar way as yours? The late Art Bell had a desert oasis in Pahrump, Nevada, which is serious fence around it. You and he would have been BFFs. Other set up in similar as a lot of people live in their RVs in Golden Valley. Will you need to put in a septic or is there public sewer? No, we're gonna have to put a septic. Definitely, there is water though. There is city water. You know that I'm on here traveling, Robert. Yes or no? I'm in the dark. Would you explain about Pelicamp West if you bought the land at all? Sandra Winners, Carson City, Nevada. We're in the process. I haven't, I haven't signed on the dotted line proverbially, but we're in the process, and it looks like we're gonna get it. Cajuns across America, you need to get another pelican statue for the entrance to Pelican West. I think I'm gonna move Vidalia the Pelican to Pelican West, or maybe I'll get another one. But Vidalia is the one that Jim and DC gave us way back when, and was it in the Cleveland meetup? Was it Cleveland?
Yeah, I was there with you.
Yeah, it was Cleveland. I always get Cleveland and Cincinnati confused. They both start with a C. MT Mikey, make good friends with your neighbors. They will watch your place. The majority of folks down here are packing, so crooks think twice. Yep. And I didn't speak to any of the neighbors. I mean, I haven't technically haven't bought the property yet,
You said hi to them.
but I saw them from afar. I waved hello, hi. They were looking at me and looking at the property. They seem nice. They have nice houses. So yeah, Kingman should have everything you need for supplies. Yeah, Kingman is 10 minutes away. Imagine that. If I want real supplies in Pelicamp and original, I mean Perry is a sizable town. We have pretty much everything. But if I want a Home Depot or a Publix or something big, I need to go to Tallahassee. So Tallahassee is over an hour drive. Kingman has pretty much everything, and so many hiking trails, so much so many things to see in the area. It's William Brody. Do you plan to put a studio at any Pelicamps? No, maybe Pelicamp East. No, Pelicamp, I mean, Pelicamp, the original. It's going to be confusing. Eventually, Pelicamp, I want to put some kind of tiny house, single wide. Maybe I'll ask Winnebago, to get me a deal one of their larger trailers and just put it up there so I can have more room and yeah, have a studio. Because here, I could do pretty much anything I can do at the Flagami studio, but it's not as comfortable. Journeys by Jay. Bottom line, it looks like a nice place to watch the desert sunset with a cool IPA in hand. Congrats. Thank you. And that's what it's all about, right? That's what it's all about. I'm losing my voice. I don't know what's going on. Pretty good IPA. I won't say it's in my top 10, but it's not bad. Mojave County, yep. Which, by the way, Mojave County is like this huge chunk of northwest Arizona. It goes from like Parker all the way in south to like, it's a huge county. Probably not very populated, but yeah, love it out there. Used to do shows in Laughlin, and Laughlin is it's like an hour. Our realtor is in Laughlin, and he offered to come by and um, Pelicamp Rovaniemi. Are you watching A plus K too? It's kind of cold in Rovaniemi, but I love that part of Finland, and we'll go back. Jim and DC park a rusting hulk of something there, and everyone will ignore the place. Security by deception. We could do that too. Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna build a tall fence or uh, Helicamp Risa. Now we're talking. Now, if I could get just a couple of horgons, and we'll be in business. Where are you going to watch the eclipse? Lake Travis, Texas. You need a roving studio setup. I'm making that project at some point. Well, you being a radio guy, you should know how to do it. But maybe the next rig, I'll choose it with more of that in mind. Uh, just looked at your area on Google Maps. It's beautiful. Yes. How far is Pelicamp West from LA? I don't know. I'll tell you right now. I have Google Maps. Los Angeles, California, from yeah, Google. It's temperamental at times. We are exactly 4 hours and 47 minutes. So it's just not right there. But it's within a day drive. How about the name Pelizona? I like it. Pelizona, like Arizona. Una Capa Brew. How many sites? I'm probably gonna do 2 sites. Just so have the option. I'm gonna do one with my door facing east, one with my door facing west. So it depends whether I want to watch the sunset or the sunrise. And Chicago Mike, thank you for that super chat. Hi, Robert. How's my favorite Cuban? That's not my parents. Say hi to my wife, Joyce. Tomorrow is her birthday. Hey, happy birthday, dear Joyce. Happy birthday to you. That's super cool. Crystal Womack, we spent the night in the Miami airport last Tuesday. It was horrible. RV travel is the way to go. Well, we spent one night, was it LA? And one night at the not Charles de Gaulle in Orly Airport in Paris. There was a airline strike as they usually do, and we did spend the night. Was it
Puerto
LA?
Rico. We also no.
Well, we had a very early flight, so we went to put. We didn't have a hotel that night, so we went to the San Juan airport like at 11 p.m. And we just spent the night at the airport. Yeah, it was crazy. Masood Karim, yes, I-80 goes through Wells, Nevada. There's a lot of tall mountains around the area. Closest town will be Wendover, Nevada. And Wendover, there's a joke there somewhere. Green Flash is good. Another great San Diego IPA is Sculpin by Ballast Point. I think I have that. I've had that one. This one, I just went by Total Wine here in Vegas, and I'm like, maybe I should get a Vegas beer. And then I found this one, and I had never had Green Flash before, and it's not bad. Consider RV life. The road runners are going to be upset that you bring pelicans to Arizona. You know what we have a lot of in Golden Valley? Quail. There's wild quail running around all over the place. But then again, I've seen a lot of road runners too. And what was the other animal? Jackrabbits. Huge jackrabbits in the area. Build a rotating pad. That would be novel. Like what they use in San Francisco to turn around the cable car. We could do something like that. How do you feel about Barstow? They have a Walmart there. It's Barstow is a good halfway point to Los Angeles. Yeah, I've actually slept at that Walmart in Barstow. So yep. Hey, Jill69. Hello, Ilian Alma. Hello. My mom is somewhere around Ilis right here in front of me, uh, monitoring the chat, making sure I don't miss any super chats or anything like that. How about Carson City, Nevada? They have land here too. Yeah, it's probably cool in winter too, right? I mean, in summer. In winter, it's probably very cold. So yeah, I wouldn't mind that we'd be close to Lake Tahoe. Mm, yeah. Let me see what else. What else? What else? What else we have here? I'm not getting any new messages, which is weird. Having 411 of you here watching. Um,
It's time for us to go.
it's time for us to go. I think Ellie wants to go to the strip. Yeah, yeah. We're gonna take an Uber to the strip right after we finish here, and Roadrunner themed name for Pelicamp West. Mip Mip Acres. Yep. It will be Mip Mip Acre because we only have 1 acre. But do you think you'll be adding an RV cover? Not anytime soon. I don't think we're gonna spend enough time here to justify having an RV cover. And but we eventually we will. Yeah. Sonia says, "Ili, hi Ili, content, lol." Inside joke. Yeah. But no, it's early days. I didn't add an RV cover to Pelicamp, the original, like until 3 or 4 years later. So a tiki bar at Pelicamp West, maybe. Why did you buy so close to the highway when there's so much land closer down the road? First of all, road quality. The farther away you get, the roads are quite an adventure to drive. And as long as you don't, I mean, road noise is really not a problem. And I like to be close to the road, in that sense. Since this is going to be kind of a stepping stone to go to maybe go to Vegas, maybe even a Vegas day trip. We could do a Vegas day trip. We could do many day trips from there. So we'll see. We're kind of close to the highway, but highway noise is really minimal. Elise saying yes. I don't know why. They're very excited for you guys about land out west from slow transit times. Good base to explore the west from a whole new world of fauna and flora. Yeah, I'm gonna be really out of my comfort zone here. Um, and Antrid says you were thinking about names. Roadrunner Camp. Yeah, but then we're gonna have to start a new chapter, the Roadrunner heads, or something like that. We'll see. That actually, oh, quail camp. Actually, there's a lot of quail. There's Pelican and there's Roadrunner camp. Yeah, consider RV life. Have fun on the strip, traveling road. Yeah, we're going to that sphere. The new thing, right? Because I mean, we've been to Vegas many times, but it's different every time because they keep building stuff and building stuff and building stuff. Any Gao. Hey, Robert, you're in Vegas now. Like to invite you guys have a dinner. Yeah, we're here. And Ili says, member for 65 months. I didn't know that. Hi, everyone, says Ili. Bourbon is good for you on a Friday with all Robert live chat. Yeah, maybe if I drink bourbon, I don't lose my voice. We have some bourbon there, actually. Samazukarin, please show us outside view. Congratulations on. There's nothing to see really. I have a Tiffin Allegro on this side blocking my entire view, and over here it's just gray skies, and there's nothing. There's really nothing to see. That's why I didn't set up a second camera today because, yeah, I know. Las Vegas trip is calling. I must go. Leslie Evans, and call it Plan B. I could call it Plan B. Yeah, Bob Leach. There's probably not much traffic near Pelicamp West, except for your fans driving by trying to get a glimpse of you. Well, we're at a crossroads, but have you seen the sphere? I've seen it from afar, but not lit up yet. So that's where we're going. We're gonna probably go to the Venetian, and and if it stops raining, we might be able to walk around a little bit outdoors. Welcome to 5 seconds with where will I hear Illy say, Robert, let's go to the strip. Let's go to the strip. Illy is so cute. She should be on screen with you, Mr. Robert. She says no. Tinica DeVries, hi Eliana, says Red Jaguar. Sorry for blocking your view. I take it you have an Allegra bus, don't you? Have you seen any wildflower blooms yet? Things are starting to pop in the Bay Area, on the coast and foothills. Not yet, not yet. I haven't seen any bloom, but maybe we'll stick around in the west long enough that we might be able to see some. Traveling Robert, don't be too intimidated by Area 51. You're cool as long as you don't cross boundary markers. No, I'm not gonna cross any boundary markers, but I'm gonna get as close as I legally can. Maybe. Any gal that is nice, please contact me. I'd like to invite you to a strip restaurant. I'll get in touch after we finish the live stream. Actually, we're leaving tomorrow, but yeah, you need to get your videos on the sphere. Minitini would be huge. Can you imagine that? How close are you to the Vegas Strip? We are not very close, and it's not a cheap Uber drive either. I'm not gonna drive. I'm just gonna take an Uber. It's gonna be like less than $20, but it's not. I mean, it's more or less what an Uber would cost us. Desert rain ruining your our plans. Yeah, desert rain. Luckily, we don't have any washes here nearby. I wonder if John and Mary are still watching. How's the wash? How's the wash behind your property? Is it a creek now, or are we? Have you found a good hairstylist near Pelicamp West? That's important. Well, it's been 3 weeks now since I had my last haircut, so I'm probably overdue. John, no, Mark Shellhart, congrats on the new property. Better off avoiding super high altitude. Doesn't agree with some people's health as they get older. Well, I could be short of breath. But I plan on checking on the sphere sometime during my stay, maybe on a rainy day. LOL. Yeah, I mean, it's a perfect day to go inside the strip, right? A strip restaurant could mean anything. A strip restaurant? Now, you guys. Hey, Tab Channel. Hello, hello. Where are we at today? We're in Las Vegas, Nevada. Could you please sing Desert Rain? Actually, that would be most appropriate today here. Desert rain, wipe away the dust. Though in vain, La Teja. Yeah, I did have a Teja for a little bit. Uh, Bob Leach, on today's podcast, you mentioned other YouTube creators having places out there. Who are they? Well, Antrit, who is here on the stream, is one of them. Of course, Nomadic Fanatic has a place down there, kind of between Sholo and Concho, somewhere. It's a large area. I don't think I'm giving anything away here. Camper Van Kevin has a place there. I think RVR TV has a place in Golden Valley or near Golden Valley. Camping with the Kellys, I think, has a place near Golden Valley. Aja Pandemonium has a place where we also looked at the Grand Canyon Junction, north of Williams. Um, yeah, all the YouTubers are buying Pelicamp Wests. Behind the barber, I will cut your hair. I'm in Paramp. You think I already need a haircut? Paramp is actually quite close to where we are. So, yeah. Rain starting in 17 minutes. Now, rain has been going on in Vegas, at least where we are, and where we are. This is the same place where we stayed when I broke my foot, where I broke my foot. So it hasn't really stopped. Mr. Roboto, 25 years ago, we were married in Las Vegas at the Graceland Wedding Chapel. Maybe time for a return trip to celebrate. Now, did you have Elvis as your best man? That's all I want to know. Pelicamp, Alaska. Maybe someday. I bet you land up there in the North Slope is cheap, but it's mostly public land, so probably not. Maybe you know which area I really liked, but I mean we're talking here hypothetically. Uh, what was that? Palmer. Palmer, Alaska. I wouldn't mind having a Pelicamp Arctic at Palmer, Alaska. You have rain, and Vancouver we have sun out, and I'm in a shirt in a t-shirt. You see that the whole climate is upside down. Pelican Acres is what you should call it. And yes, come to my shop in Pahrump. Well, we're leaving tomorrow. Unfortunately, we're not gonna have time, but we'll be back. Our VR TV is in Quartzsite, I believe. Yeah, I think he always does videos from Quartzsite, but I don't know if that's where he has like his place. Will this Pelicamp West have spots for other RVers? Probably not. I'm probably gonna have two spots just in case, But it's not gonna be like a public campground that you can make a reservation and come. Just close friends, and that's it. Um, Masood Karim, how much did you enjoy the new places you went on this trip so far? Which you like the most so far? Thanks. Big Bend National Park, and I'm editing that video right now. But yeah, I had no idea that Texas could look that way, and we did a lot. We did a lot. It's probably the most time we spent at any particular national park, and that's been the highlight of this whole trip. Batista's Hole in the Wall is a cool old style Italian restaurant in Vegas. I met the original owner on top of Angel's Landing. Hmm, maybe. It stops raining on Sunday. Maybe we'll, I'm starting to get hungry, so we're going to grab some food somewhere. How will you handle your mail deliveries at these addresses? Will you need a staff to take care of your affairs? I'm gonna keep my PO box in Coral Gables, Florida, and that's gonna be my official address for the foreseeable future. Yeah, and I think I'm gonna start wrapping this one up, guys. And Illy approves. Yes, Elvis was there, the young Elvis. Where are you heading to tomorrow? Oh, excuse me. That means I need more IPA. It's gone. Where are you heading tomorrow? Leslie Evans. Area 51 is the where we're going first, but I don't know where we're gonna spend the night. Maybe Rachel. Maybe we'll go back east. I would love to spend the night in nearby, see if I can catch up some aliens, right? Young Dave, are we all close friends here? Well, of course. Do you spend any time in Terlingua, Texas? Yes, we did. I mean, not a whole lot of time. Just a couple hours. We went to the theater, the Starlight Theater. We saw some of the ruins. Stopped by the cemetery, but that's about it. So last call for alcohol, says the RV DJ. So we're going to start wrapping it up since I'm out of beer. So everybody, thank you so much for being here on this Friday evening. It's actually afternoon, as you can tell by my clock here. It's 3:57 Pacific time. Um, and I'll see you next Friday. Let me see. Let me take a wild guess where we're gonna be next Friday. Actually, next Friday we might have to cancel. But if we do a live stream, we're gonna be somewhere in the vicinity of Capitol Reef in Utah. Maybe Escalante, but most likely a Capitol Reef. So until then, thank you so much for watching, and see you on the road. Cause I'm riding in my RV wherever I want to be. Cause I'm free in my RV. Good night, everybody. Have a great weekend. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, I don't have anything green, and Illy does. So see you next week. Have a great weekend.